Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy August 17th. So this is part two of the documentary uh, of my family finding out I'm being paralyzed. So this part two will be how do my family feel about me being paralyzed for the rest of my life? Uh, cause y'all, if I tell y'all I went through it, I went through it. And I had to do this documentary because I wanted people to know out there that, you know, it really isn't easy. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't easy. It's not easy, depending on one person and you think you have your whole family back backing you up or behind you when you don't. And the first thing you wanna say or you wanna do is say, I don't want to go to no nursing home, you know. So whatever you do, but it comes to a point to the time where you have to say, dang, I might have to go to a nursing home if this don't work out the way it's going to work out, or if this don't work out this way. It's a lot, you know. I can honestly say when I used to see them people walking with a cane or a brace or walk or even sitting in a electric wheelchair, I never understood how did they get there, what made them get there. I used to wonder in my mind. I used to say, well, what made this person get where they at now? And do they have anybody backing them up? Do they have anybody standing by their side? Yeah, I tell you, it's a it's a burden to other people to have them have to take care of you, where you can't take care of your own self no more, where you in a position to stay in the bed. You understand? You're not in that position no more. You're not in that position to go walk out that door just for some sun air to sit on the porch. You're not in that position to get in your car and go drive. You're not in that position to catch the bus or catch the train. You're not in that position just to go and pay your rent. You're not in that position to go to the grocery store. I know I'm probably saying these positions too much, but I'm telling y'all it's the truth. So I tell y'all with love, happiness, don't regret life. If you live in life and you can walk, you're not in a wheelchair, be happy. Be grateful. You know that God. I mean, I know everybody's probably saying that I'm sounding selfish. No, I'm not selfish because at the end of the day, y'all, I am grateful that God gave me another chance to see another day. I am grateful because after staying and being in a coma for 3 months, knowing if I wasn't going to make it or not, and the only thing that I know people might not believe this, but I didn't believe it either. My auntie passed away and we was very close. And she passed away some years ago. And only thing I can hear in my dreams when I was in a coma, wake up. You stronger than this. You stronger on this. Don't let this get you down. But in actuality, I was really ready to go. I was ready to go. I'm telling y'all how much by that time I was just like ready to go. I was, I was ready to go. I had already lost my relationship, you know. I had already lost my relationship. Um, so I felt like deep down I didn't have nothing. You know, I feel like life itself was the end for me. Even now, sometimes I kind of fall down in that spot. I remember I think it was Tuesday. I had to shut the whole world out just for me to come back to reality and say, boo, you're not the same person that you used to be. You can't get out of bed and just walk over there and get this or get that or get this. You have to wait until somebody come and sit and get it for you. And bad as it is and sad as it sounds, I was just like over it. I didn't, y'all, I didn't know what else to do but sit there and wonder to myself, what did I deserve? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this that's happening to me when all I ever did was help everybody? I helped people that I didn't even know. But at the end of the day, I get done like this. But I didn't question God. I wanted to question God, but I just said it out loud. I wanted to question God and say why. But I didn't. But when my mom and them found out what was going on, I asked because I had needed to know from everybody when I'm doing this documentary, I like to do stuff right. So I had needed to know from everybody how did they feel. So I even called my ex husband up. Whew. Yeah, I know how I didn't like doing that. So I called him up and I talked to him, and he was just like, when he found out from my mama, and he said he couldn't do nothing but be in a rage. He said he was in a rage, and I said, "What do you mean you was in?" He said, like I had just said a while ago. He said, "How could this happen to somebody so beautiful that helps everybody?" He said, "I was mad, I was angry." He said, "I was crying," and I think at one point when I got sick, my ex best friend, me and her was still talking at the time, and she was telling me that my ex had told her he still loved me and he don't want to see nothing to happen to me. Even though right now he say he still love me, but I don't believe it. I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't believe it. When you do certain things to people, they can see that they don't believe. I don't think so. Now I'm not saying that he won't do nothing for me, but you can do everything in the world for a person, but that don't necessarily mean that you still love that person. That just means that you gonna do for this person. You gonna do for this person out of guilt, or you just doing this to be nice. Yeah, if I tell y'all, since my accident, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about people itself, and I learned a lot how not to trust people because people can't be trusted. You know, you want to have a group of friends around you. You want to have somebody that you'll be able to drink with. Well, baby, you can drink by yourself because at the end of the day, people out there that ain't out there to do but one thing, and that's use you. But my mama said, even my mama said when she heard about it, my sister and them told her don't come out there because they knew what she was going to say, how she was going to say, "Oh my son, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm gonna kill somebody," this and that. Uh, she wouldn't know how to take it. From what I understood, my sister and them didn't know how to take it. They was coming out to the hospital every day, and they was, to see have I woke up yet. I had been in about this time now. I had been in a coma for 3 months. So yeah, I know y'all wondering, how did I feel when I woke up? I was glad to wake up, but I still had to work. My brain was gone, my nerve was gone. I had to learn how to hold the spoon, and because I didn't even know, and then you know how the nurses and stuff in the hospital is, baby, they shapley, them shady people down there in them shady boots. But anyway, I wanted to get on here and talk about this. I want to say this: don't forget who you are. Remember who you are, and don't question God. And that's all I got to say.